Oh, baby, it's time for more baseball. This is the first R.B.I. baseball game, which I believe is actually the only R.B.I. baseball game that actually got a license to be on a Nintendo system here. This is published and developed by Tengen, who have a tumultuous relationship with Nintendo here. They were known for bypassing their licensing process and being in general kind of a pain to work with. As such, a good variety of Tengen games are on really weird-looking cartridges that bypass Nintendo's, things that allow games to actually work here. So we're gonna play some R.B.I. baseball here. We're in the Tengen League here. Look at this. We get Minnesota. We'll play against them. We'll go up against the Salt team, NA. So who are we gonna pick for our pitcher? I guess we'll pick Viola. Now, we're gonna become pretty well versed in 8-bit baseball games at this point, Good start. Couldn't tell if I was batting or pitching, but I figured it out. I was in fact batting. Ooh, look at that wobbly little pitch he sent there. Now, this is a game where you can fully adjust your batting position, so that's good. We're probably gonna suck for a bit, The graphics are very ugly, which anyone who has played R.B.I. baseball can tell you. There's very blobby sprites. Well, it's decent contact, but it's still a fly ball that's gonna get caught, no doubt about it. So now we get to see how the fielding is. The fielding is kind of what made Major League Baseball not that great. Oh, what a garbage pitch that is! Look at that. Okay, good. I controlled the one fielder that the ball was coming towards. That is, good stuff. I didn't control the entire field in a terrible, world. Oh, I like how that ball straight up hits the ground. Okay, makes sense. You point your D-pad to which base you want to throw it to, press A, and then he throws it. It's about everything that you would expect. Oh no. That's a big ol' home run right there, though. Well, good start. Of course, the difficult part... Oh no, it's gonna be another one, isn't it? Yep. Wow, okay. That's an out-of-the-park home run. Oh god. We're falling apart already. What I was gonna say is, the difficult part about pitching in NES baseball games is that, okay, that's foul at least. You can't really pitch to corners or anything. You just kind of got this, 2D plane that you're pitching to. You can throw it a little bit more to the left, throw it a little bit more to the right, but that's about all you get. Okay, you do control multiple fielders, so never mind. Things are getting real spooky here, Well, we're a terrible team, clearly. Our pitcher is, ruining the entire game for the entire team. Our fielders are doing a piss-poor job. I knew that, it would all fall apart right here. Hey, he threw a strike. It's a miracle. Yeah. There's no catching that one. Oh, come on, man. You ever seen a ground ball go all the way to the, all the way to where it just went? I was gonna say, yeah, let's get some actual strikes in here. As of right now, they do have 2 outs, actually. Oh gosh, yep. And again, I am baiting myself on the fielding, so never mind. It's Major League Baseball all over again, except I'm doing even worse because I can't seem to pitch to save my life or my career. Shouldn't have gone for that. I should have just thrown for the easy out on second. So that, you know, that's a fielding error on my part. I can't blame the game for that. It's another game, too, where your fielders just move way too slow. See, there, I thought that I was going to be controlling the shortstop. I wasn't. They are piling the points on! Oh, no! Finally, the inning from hell is over. We let them get 8 points. And now they're just gonna strike us out every time here. Oh no, that's a reasonable... Okay. I was gonna say please. I had to figure out how to do base running. Nice little line drive right there. And we're safe. Okay, we just gotta put up a kind of batting performance that their team did. So far, so good, actually. Oh, advance those runners. Oh, gosh. No! Not what I wanted. The base running works a little bit differently than I thought, but that should be a home run right there. Yeah! Look at that! Okay. Yeah, it turns out if they drop a bunch of points on you, you just gotta drop a bunch of points on them, you know? It's, you know, regular baseball for the NES is still the absolute bottom of the barrel in terms of 8-bit baseball games for us. Not sure why they threw there. I guess they thought I was gonna try to go for a double. Ooh. Ouch. Really? Should have thrown. Okay, well, whatever you say, game. 3 points is not quite enough to make the difference. We gotta start pitching for real and then put up some more points in future innings. Well, that's an infield home run because of terrible fielding. Again, it's the whole issue of you don't even really know, like, where your fielders are or where you should be running towards. Which is going to be a problem that is probably going to be evident for the vast majority of these NES baseball games. That's why, again, I keep citing great baseball, but it's for good reason. Like, I know that, ah, shoot. I may have been able to feel that. I don't know, though. Some people may argue that, you know, the lack of player control in the fielding makes for a less interactive experience, but I say that it's a streamlined experience. I say that, you know, it takes the most frustrating part of 8-bit baseball games and it just removes it. It says, here, we'll handle this part, you can do all the heavy lifting here. Ah. I was hoping for a juicy double play, but not quite, because the fielders are so slow. And that's an 8-bit issue across the board, you know? Not to say that all 8-bit games are slow, but, you know, I have yet to play an 8-bit baseball game where the fielders can run faster than, you know, a yard an hour. We got him. Oh, I was gonna be a little upset that he didn't actually catch it. But he at least... Oh gosh, that's the worst. Gosh, they just continue to pour on the points, you know? He at least threw it and got it out that way. Game over! You don't even get to complete the game. They're like, you did so bad, we're calling it now. Well, that's embarrassing. Blah, 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 blah. Good effort there, boys. Well, Minnesota is now, well, now we're taking on California, I guess. We're gonna have to play, Bringer. What kind of Welsh-ass names are these? Well, let's see if we can play better against California. They wouldn't even let us finish the game last time because it was such a massacre. They mercy killed it. How do you think the advertisers feel about that, man? It's perfectly good ad time. Completely down the tube. What down the tube means, man. I'm making shit up now. Oh, I shouldn't have swung for that. That was the worst of all time. That's me, though. I am the woat. Big ol' foul fly ball. Thank God it wasn't caught, but boy, that had some curve to it. Ooh, hey, foul him off all day if you have to. That's all it takes, man. Would have preferred a better little line. Oh, can you believe that? It hit the dirt. I can believe that, you know. But I shouldn't have swung for that one. That was way off base. Rejoice with me, Cleveland Browns superfans. The Browns are coming to Minnesota in the 2021 season. Got a nice away game at the Vikings, so, you know, I'm excited for that. I should not be swinging. These are like all balls. That's a good one to swing at. Unfortunately, it just goes directly into his mitt. Why can't that ever happen to me, man? Well, that's expected. Now, we let them pour their points on. Or, we make him hit an infield fly. And watch as our fielders struggle. Oh, almost. At least I reflexively got the right guy to throw it to the right base. Well, I didn't try to throw it to that base, but it didn't matter. Well... shit. Yeah, I'm not doing so hot, in case you couldn't tell. How about you don't swing? Hey, got him to swing for garbage though. Well, that's a better first inning. Come on. Why don't we hit it like, they hit it to us, you know, we're, he dropped it! That's a fielding error! We were gifted a hit there. Ow! No. And now their fielders are panicking, they have no idea. What?! Oh, because my guy didn't automatically run back to first. That's what they were freaking out about. You have to, see. That's the part of fielding that should definitely be just a little bit automated, maybe. That's technically in, but it curved out. I don't know, man. My knowledge of baseball and how it works is tumultuous. Should have thrown it to first, man. That would have been a guaranteed out there. Instead, you're setting them up for far more points. Man, no wonder this game couldn't even get licensed. It'll be interesting to see. Tomorrow's game is bases loaded. Oh, come the fuck on now. And it'll be interesting to see if Bases Loaded is the promised baseball game that we've been waiting for all our lives. Nope. We were controlling that guy and it made sense to go right, but then the guy up top also went right, so yes, it is the exact same issue that we found ourselves dealing with in LJN's Major League Baseball. You try to field one guy, and it makes sense what you're pressing for him, and then it doesn't make sense for anyone. I don't know. Like, the entire fielding setup is so perfectly inconvenient that no matter who you're trying to move, you'll be moving somebody else in the perfectly wrong, what am I looking for? Hold on, I'm just trying to catch this ball, you know? In the perfectly wrong, direction. How was that not out? I think that this game, so, you know, and again, I'm no baseball expert, so I could be wrong on this, but it also feels like this game is playing a little fast and loose with the rules of baseball, because even from the baseball games I have played, I'm seeing some inconsistencies here. It was worth a shot, you know. I obviously can't hit it normally. Good job, threw it to a first baseman who wasn't there. I feel brilliant for that one. Oh, just a little bit to the right. That would have been gorgeous. Okay, that's actually valid. Had I known, I would have advanced my runners a little bit more. Could have gotten an easy double out of that, but, you know, I'm scared. And I'm not ashamed to admit it. Right there, I could have taken advantage of that fielding error too, but you know, I'm frozen solid, man. They've iced me. They've iced every player on this team. Oh, that's gonna fall right into his glove. And they don't automatically go back! Oh, that has fucked me twice. You could say, oh well, the game didn't do it, you did it. Okay, yes, that's true. But the fact that you have to worry about that, it's incredibly inconvenient. No one ever said baseball was convenient. Better inning. Foul it if you want. And now we just play catch. They're not gonna fall for it. Our pitches are becoming hilariously slow. I was in the right spot, but then I moved down, and you're too slow to get to the proper spot again. No, no, no. You know, times like this when we have to look at the bright side of life. Like, it isn't Rocky. Again, should have had the other fielder in mind, but they make that very difficult. Should have thrown to third base there. So yeah, if they get 10 points ahead of you, the game is over. The game, it just says, nah, no sense in continuing this game. So yeah, Minnesota continues their 0-2 record. Didn't even make it to the 4th inning. Now we fight, we fight Boston. So, Viola and Bringer didn't really do it. Let's try, Blilvin. See, that's a Welsh name if ever there was one. Start the game off with a foul, and that is the adjective that I would probably use to describe what will inevitably be the rest of this game. Saved, not saved. I was gonna say saved by a fielding error, but no, he was still able to get there. Quick outs, as expected. Come on, man, give me a homer. 100-mile-per-hour fastball. Look at this madman. Shouldn't have swung for that one. You know, that's just us, you know. That's just my average baseball video game ability right there. Barely got that off. I froze for a second. I was like, oh shit, I actually caught it. What now? Hey, good stuff. Let's keep this up, team. I'm not, like, half terrible at modern baseball game pitching. I'm bad at fielding still, but that's, but, like, you put me in a game of MLB The Show, I can pitch a reasonable game. I've pitched, a couple shutouts before. But you get me with this scuffed dollar bin material. And I just don't know how to finesse it, you know? And it just becomes frustrating, you know? And I would have to think that just about anybody would find it frustrating, too. Unless you're a baseball fanatic in the 80s and you just wanted a baseball video game and, you know, you only get so many options. You're just happy to have one. Wow. Actually managed it. They only put up 2 points. That's a new best inning pitched. We still haven't put up any points on our offensive side since the very first game, which we, you know, got absolutely slapped in regardless. Terrible. That one looks better than it is. You know, it's solid contact, but it's... ugh. And this is gonna be a foul turned into an out. No, that fortunately it went deeper. Oh. That's gonna foul outwards, yep. Just enough curve on that bad boy. And there you go, that's the end of that inning. In typical mediocrity. He looked so frustrated that got out, and his little sweat flying off his brow as he was running out of there. He was like, "You kidding me?" This guy too. They scramble back to the bullpen. Have I found it? My pitch? Best inning of my life. Would have been better if, you know, I put up some points at bat. Hey! I could have gone for second base there, but again, I'm a coward. Like, at that point, can I just strike, please? I'd rather strike out than have that happen. But it happens so often to me because I'm terrible at fielding. Hey, drop it. Nope. No luck! If we can make it to a fourth quarter, well then this will be our most successful game so far. Oh no. Again, should have kept that outfielder in mind when trying to catch that ball. But he's off the screen, you know? He's completely out of mind. You don't even think about him. Excuse me. We actually got a guy out, though. I could have sworn that they were just all gonna go home. Is this how we do it? We just stand to this very far side and just throw him? Well, it didn't work that time. Actually, it kind of did, because he still got out. Well, they put up 1 point, but that's better than putting up 8. As one may expect. Should I have even gone for that one? I mean, what is it they say? No balls if you don't? I take it. Every hit is precious for Minnesota right now. Could have gone without that one. That's a really good one. That's a home run. We've got 3 points. We've tied the game. Can you believe it? I can't believe it. That's unprecedented. I was gonna say, give me another homer, but no. This. Whew! I'm gonna throw it all away in fielding, mind you, but oh, barely a ball. That's what you do, you know? Yeah, you throw garbage balls like that, and then they're gonna swing for it every time. And there we go. Have I cracked the code? Foul it all you want, man. I just don't want to see any home runs. Yeah, there's our other outfielder way over there, just kind of scratching his balls. That was a terrible play. Oh, a pinch hitter. Well, it looks like he was a good option for them. It was a good thing that they put him in, clearly. Look, man, I'm just trying to throw some garbage balls that you're all gonna fall. Oh, no! No! The worst feeling of all time. All he had to do was just reach out and scoop it up, instead he just watched it go past. They've discovered my tactic. Oh, but that fouled out. I'm so happy. Oh, thank you. I saw a world where he didn't hit that and they just put up more points. The relief pitcher's out. And we hit an immediate fly ball. You know, can't hit a double play if you don't ever get someone on base. That's what I say. I tried to bunt it and I missed. I know, bunting hardly ever works, but sometimes, you know, desperate times call for desperate measures. This relief pitcher, he's a little pogged, you know? So be it, so be it. They're still ahead. But it's still anyone's game. We've actually made it to the fourth quarter, which is, you know... Get out of here, Boggs. Jerry Rice? The Jerry Rice? That's a home run, yep. Fortunately, he was the only person who got a run in. See, look at that shit right there. It could have been easily caught, but I'm bad. I am so over it, man. I am so over it. I'm over it, but I'm not over it at all. It's in my head. It's deep in my head, man. So yeah, this game has all the problems of LJN's Major League Baseball without really adding any improvements. It looks just about as ugly, maybe a little more ugly. Yeah, knock that sucker foul. It doesn't even allow you to play a full game if you're behind. It's just like, no, get out of here, you minor league trash can. Can you believe that? What are we seeing? I told you I would throw that tie away, and boy have we ever. This guy's got an average of 150. He's the only guy that I can stop, but he still gets an RBI out of it! You know, I should probably throw in a relief pitcher at this point. Ah, yes, that's right. You don't control the shortstops. Throw in Reardon. We haven't relied on him yet. Ooh, that was a pretty good fastball, sir. Well, it's looking dire. We just gotta make it look dire for them, though, right? That's not gonna scare them any, you know? If anything, that might just rejuvenate them. They're gonna feel more powerful after I give them easy outs like that. Hit him with another bunt. I was gonna say, they'll never see it coming. Unfortunately, they saw it coming immediately. There you go. Just a nice rock solid. Oh, I could have gotten a double out of that probably, but dunno. The computer is more reliable at fielding than I am, so I can't look at something and say, I would have messed that up, and expect the computer to also mess it up, you know? That's what I'm really getting at here. Well, it's about as awful as one would expect from me. Thank you, umpire. Look at all my players do a little jig. It's the Ashley Simpson... My lip syncing is off jig. But you won't swing for it again. Oh, he didn't swing for it again. What do you know? But you won't swing for it again. He did. Every time with that, don't expect your fielders to, for a second, show the slightest bit of intelligent autonomy here. And again, I just didn't know who I was controlling there. It's never the shortstop. Gotta remember, your shortstops, they have a mind of their own. And they choose to be as useless as possible with that mind. Let's say, can we get, like, something to actually happen here? No, actually, we can't. It's just too much to ask for. The fielders are literally too slow to make it. Oh, and it's bad. I'm upset. The fielders are too slow to make it to a fly ball unless it flies directly to their glove, which if you're the CPU, it will do. But if you're the player, think again, bud. There we go. Made it to that one at least. All right, we are one point off from a game over. We gotta carry this back in here. And he's throwing me ground balls. The absolute disrespect that is on display right now. I don't blame them, you know? I mean, heck, I'd make a mockery of me too if I was doing this badly, which I am. Shouldn't have swung for that one, you know? Didn't swing for that one. It's a little more disciplined, you know? Ah, and then I threw it all away. That's one that you swing for every time. Even though it's, yep, it's gonna go right into his hand. You can tell when they stand there with the sick pose on you, like, they just want you to know, I've got your number, bitch. 7 innings, though, you know, it's the furthest we've made it in one game. Which is a terrible, terrible sentence. It's my lucky day. We caught a fly ball. And then immediately botched another one. Again, I didn't know where he was, you know? They're all off screen. You got no idea who's gonna be there to hit it. Hold them to 0 points this inning, and I'll buy you all some Little Caesars. There you go, Little Caesars for the whole team. That's the best I can do, because it's the best you can do. Clearly I need to play like out of the park baseball, a game where it's everything is simulated and you, the player, can't possibly mess it up. However, I'm gonna take advantage of that fielding error for once in my life. Look at that! Another point! We've done it! We're not just doomed to a season high of 3 points per game. At absolute best. Shouldn't have swung, but I did. And then, you know, he doesn't... Oh, he was safe that time for some... Okay. Ah, that's right, because he didn't catch it out. Okay, I don't know, you know. That's 2 points on the inning. Oh boy, look at me now. Don't call it a comeback. That's a definite ball every time. That's right down the middle. Though that's the one you want to swing at. It's alright, just make him work for it. Get some pitches out of the man, you know? That was a strike! Oh, that seemed so... It seemed a little ballish, but okay, okay. I guess that was right on the cusp. And now... We throw the most inside ball of all time and make him fall for it. If my catcher would have gotten off his ass, that might have even been caught. And now it's just so slow and so far to the outside that they'll never think to swing at it. Except he did, and it's a home run. What a beauty, right? Yeah, get out of my life. Get out of my life again, man. That's all I can say right now. He's gonna make it. Yeah, he made that. Don't give me that music change. Don't be like, oh, things are getting tricky now. Ninth inning. The fact that I made it here is remarkable. It said, if I don't catch up with them right here, the game is over. That's a good start, though. Don't swing for that garbage, you big dummy. I can't believe it worked! We did it again! That's an R.B.I. They still have, slightly over half the points slightly over double the points we do, rather. He's safe, but we do have an out now. Yep. That's a ball. That's a ball. Walk me. You won't do it. I'll foul it before I don't swing for it. Don't think for a second I won't. And that's it. However, we did get a 7th point out of that. That's a strike, not a ball, you know? That's a definite ball, though. That's the kind of thing, if you swing for that, you need to get your head checked. That's a strike. Okay, well. Game over. However, we made it to the end of the game. That was easily the most competitive that I've been. Minnesota is still the worst team ever, but they did slightly better. Well, who do we fight now? Detroit? I assume. We'll put in Viola. It'll be just as bad as it always is. It's Minnesota. It's not the Twins. You know, that would require a proper NFL, a proper MLB license. Ooh, don't swing for balls, man. What did the coach say during last night's post-game speech? We gotta stop swinging for blatant balls. And the team said, actually, coach, fuck off. And they continued to swing for every ball, no matter of its placement. Good. Just a standard hit there. That's a big old ball. I'm fine for just standard no-frills baseball at this point, you know? That's the end of that inning, though. In the most Minnesota fashion ever. Thank God he caught it. I could have sworn I was going to be like a pixel away from catching it properly. Detroit's whacking these things hard, you know? Directly to my basement. That's the kind of stuff that I need to see a little bit more, you know? That's the kind of stuff that'll get me all jolly. We just throw the most obvious balls on the planet. And then we psych them out. That's pitching 101, man. That's batting 101 right there, you know? Just nail it straight to the pitcher. Remember back when I used to play some backyard baseball at a friend's here, one of the batters nearly killed our pitcher. Hit it, and it like it just shot straight for his throat, and I can't believe it. But the dude brought his glove up and caught it right before it nailed his throat, and it was real impressive. We're all for sure he was never gonna speak again. You know, the more I think about it, the more I think about stuff like, oh yeah, I used to play in a soccer league, I used to play some backyard baseball, I ran track. It's like, for me saying I've never done like anything mildly athletic in my life, I guess that's not strictly true. Like, all of those count. I just, you know, I was never on like a high school football team or anything like that, you know? But I should give myself a little more credit, I suppose. Like, I did play a couple sports. And the soccer team was a team, you know? That was like, oh, come on, man. There! I was gonna say, throw a ball that's actually in for once in your life. Well. Actually, would have taken the walk, in retrospect. Again, that's just, you know, I don't know. Don't know who to control at that point. There's the shortstop again, literally just like leisurely walking around. He's like, oh, guess I better cover first base because the first baseman just wandered off doing nothing. I get it, AI is hard, especially for older games like this, but like, Great Baseball could do it. And maybe I just need to stop comparing every other baseball game with the GOAT. But no, you know what? That's valid. If one game does something way better than any other game, then yes, that should be the benchmark. You should compare every other game to that one. Well, that was literally the worst throw he could have done, and I didn't even like press left on the D-pad, so I don't know what that was. That was actually terrible. I could have just gone up for the out. Wouldn't have wrapped the inning up, but it would have been an out instead of whatever that was. Again, I freeze every time I have to control someone. It's so frustrating, man. You get it. You get it. You know, I may not understand the rules of basketball, but at least at least I can get through a game of video game basketball. Fielding it has to be like a programmer's nightmare. It's like, how do we make this properly function? Good grief. Detroit wiping the floor with us already. 0-7. Minnesota sports fans, you're used to this. Oh, I know, but the Twins, they had a pretty good year for once. It's like, oh, for once, oh boy. See, any game that allows you to pitch a fly ball and then your fielders just don't have enough oomph to even catch it, you need work. And now you'll be saying, oh, well, now you're judging it by the standards of a modern sports game. It's like, okay, sure. So maybe that's less valid, you know? The fielding error. He dropped it. I can tell because he had the little doink above his head. Well, that's a game over right there. 10-0. Jesus. That could not have been a worse performance. Viola has been our most garbage-ass pitcher so far. Alright, Houston, what you got for me? We're gonna play Reardon. At least we always get to start at bat, so we can immediately, you know, make ourselves disappointed. A foul into an out is like, that's my nightmare scenario. That's what I hate more than anything. Besides, you know, extremely shoddy double plays. Oh, what's that? You can't hit a ball that just hits the ground? Thank God. That looked like that was gonna go south really fast. I tried. I really did try that time. $88 miles per hour? Why don't we have any, like, 100-mile-per-hour wonders? The enemy team always seems to have it. I know, opposing team. They're not your enemy. You know what? Nah, these guys are my enemy. Can the shortstop please do something for once in their miserable, pathetic life? No, they just slowly walk to whatever base isn't being covered. It's a miserable joke on my expense. One point. That I think is a new best for first inning. Maybe I'm wrong. I was gonna say, you can't drop it. You can't just decide, oh, I'm gonna be bad at catching today. Throw me a bone, man. I'll take that, though. That's perfectly fine, you know? What did I talk about with my nightmare scenario? And I couldn't get the guy who was already up there to go back to first base. He wouldn't do it. I tried numerous button combinations and instead he just advanced to third. So I legitimately don't know what I'm supposed to do in that scenario. It's not for lack of trying. Trust me. I remembered. Don't try to control the shortstop. He'll just look at you and say, That time I did try to control the shortstop, though, so clearly I haven't actually learned much of anything. See, solid contact there, but he's, yeah, like, barely couldn't bounce off the wall, give me a little juice, you know? That's, oh, that pose, it's gonna haunt me in my nightmare, the I gotcha bitch pose. See, does it again. I can't even pretend to be surprised or anything at this point, of course, you know, this is... And I can't pretend to be surprised that I keep trying to control that shortstop. I mean, he's right there. He's in the perfect position to try to grab me some balls. I know, phrasing, I don't care. We have all the recipes for a terrible, terrible inning. Like that miss right there. You wanna try to explain to me what happened right there, Mr. Outfielder man? We just do this for the next 6 minutes. I can't make a fool of myself if I don't play the game. Yeah, you know, that's what I was trying to do. Just let him hold it there. Again, shortstop. Doing nothing. It's my worst nightmare. I'm gonna have bitter dreams of shortstops just standing around doing nothing. And what is that? Do a little dance around the ball and then not pick it up? I hate it. It might be slightly below Major League Baseball for me, honestly, because I don't know, even Major League Baseball I felt slightly more in control. Wow, that was the worst of both worlds. I threw it to first thinking, well, there's a better chance I'll get a safe there. I'm in a Nightmare Twilight Zone where the exact same thing happens every single time they hit the ball right now. And what am I gonna do about it? Nothing. I don't know what I can do about it, you know? It's just me being not very good. Come on, jump into the crowd and catch it. You don't really want it if you don't do that. I maybe could have squeezed a double play out of that had I played that a little bit better. But that, you know, again, that's when I can only say it's on me. See, sometimes it puts you in control of the shortstop, sometimes it doesn't. It seems to be very arbitrary. Maybe there is, like, in-game logic and reasoning behind it. Like it's programmed a very specific way, but, I don't think so. I think it's just, I shouldn't have swung for that. I think it's just... Hey, game. Just flip a coin. Decide which it's gonna be. I'm almost certainly wrong about that. There has to be some kind of coded logic as to why you sometimes can control the shortstop and sometimes just watch him slowly walk to first base. Now, this is a terribly bad inning, and I'm gonna be straight up with you. It is 100% because I am comprised of 100% sodium right now. Like, there has to be like a godlike pitching cheese strategy that just allows you to win all the time. You'd think that a game programmed to this vintage would have some kind of a broken, busted system like that. But you know, I'm playing it blind. I've never played R.B.I. baseball before. I've seen pictures of it. I was aware of how ugly it was gonna look. Here. We'll put in Bringer. Get some speed on these balls again. I can't believe he hit that. I can't believe we're actually gonna catch it. We've done something right! Oh, that could have gone right into his mitt. But our fielders are actually incompetent. Which really just means that I'm incompetent, but, you know. Tell me something I didn't know, right? Hey. Yeah, you know, why not? Put a 9th point on the board. See if I care! And that's a home run, meaning they win. Well, couldn't have come at a better time. That's R.B.I. baseball. I'm not giving you one more minute of that game. That's, yeah, Minnesota loses, and indeed they do. Yikes, man. Yeah. And that's below Major League for me. I hate to do it, you know, I don't like to, you know, bad talk games that try their best, but, you know, best you can ain't always quite good enough. It's still better than regular NES baseball, though, so we'll give it that. That was a game that I just really could not wrap my head around at all. Well, that's what you get, really. As I said earlier, tomorrow's game is Bases Loaded. That's right, it's a double feature for NES baseball games. I've got I've got some bigger hopes for Bases Loaded. It's another one I haven't really played, but it looks to have a little more polish to it. I'm hoping that it comes out as being a better overall baseball game. So join me for that. We will explore and see if it is indeed better. Until then, thank you for watching. I'll catch you next time.